you love boxy shapes, and so we can lean into like this already being boxy.
We were just talking about Monopoly, and we got over here.
We got to a mood board. Like how?
Hi, my name is Joslyn. I'm a visionary based out of Miami, Florida, and I have here the beautiful and lovely Moxie K, creative, stylist, genius.
As I became more in tune with myself, like it also helped me flourish as a creative. And when you start to make sense after so many things tried to make you feel like you didn't make sense, but you started to make sense to yourself. Even just when I was younger, being that person that was like, oh, she talks too much or whatever. But then as I grew up and I started to embrace that, a lot of opportunities came through me talking or through me expressing my personality or me being goofy. And it's like, oh, this makes sense. This is what alignment feels like. It starts to matter less if you don't make sense to anybody else, because like, I get it. I'm not confused about it.
I think there's so much pressure of like, leaving this legacy and it being such a huge thing. Like, I want to be on billboards. I want to be the best author. I want to be the best known creative director. But it's like, what are you building in your home? What are you building in your relationships? And if anything, I think that's priority for me. Is like this interaction that we're having today. Like, how are we impacting each other in a positive way? If we're showing up for each other, how we're holding space. I encourage free agency to discover yourself. Whether it's talking to a friend about future endeavors or new adventures, and it's like rooting for you to just do it. Welcome to my closet. I am going to pull out some of my favorite key items. First, let's get into this top. This is my favorite. She has a personality of her own, and it's just the ruffles for me. The ruffles, there's movement happening here, and you almost kind of like have to talk with your shoulder at this point. Like, you walk in the building like, hello.
You can match this with some sneakers. Chucks, to me, is a timeless shoe. An item leaning into that movement that would be great to pair with these is tapered trousers. So some trousers that are really tapered at the waist and then go out and flare, and just lean into that, because we're giving shoulder. Now we're giving some leg movement. Okay. All the kids doing the dances with the hands. Let's bring back the dances with the legs. Okay? And because it's black, there's a lot of different things. You can pop a color in the shoe. You can pop a color in the bag. You can always just throw on a pair of jeans, a jean skirt, something that's very straight. Every time you have this on, you're going to be saying something. Whether it's you saying something with your shoulders, you slip up and say something for real because you feeling yourself. This is what this piece is, and you can match it to make a bigger statement, or you can match it with something to focus on this and this only be the statement. Even though this part comes out and it does seem wider, this part would tuck in, and so really what you're seeing is this. Right. And it still gives that, it creates that shape of coming in, and so that's why with something like a wide leg pant that's tapered at the top would work, because we're giving this, we're accentuating at the waist, and then bam, we coming back out. And we know we want to come back out. You know what I'm saying? We love to come back out. So come back outside. I want to be able to talk about how I make people feel, and like that be a positive experience. How I brought laughter to spaces, how I brought smiles and movement and happiness and creativity. Like, that's something that I want to be able to talk to my grandkids about, even whether it's supporting them and what they're doing, and just shifting importance to, again, like you mentioned, connecting in spaces and making an impact on people in their lives. What's your next favorite item in the closet?
Almost 3 times a week. Oversized denim jacket. I love my oversized denim jacket.
When we talk about the Chucks being a timeless classic, just denim in general is a timeless classic. And I think you can't go wrong with an oversized denim jacket or just a denim jacket. One thing that I really love about this denim jacket is the length of it. because you can wear a crop with this and some high-waisted jeans. This is also something when we talk about just throwing over your shoulders. At that point, it's decor. But you know, we have decor pieces in fashion as well. I personally believe that you can't go wrong. It's denim on denim.
I love denim on denim. Thank you for seeing me.
In honor of Amanda Seales, denim on denim, denim on denim, 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 denim. Love her. Again, even skirts. You can really wear any material with denim. You can also do the reverse of your fit, how you have more of a satin top, a suit jacket, a blazer type of look, and then you have denim on the bottom. You can switch it. Put this on with some trousers. Put this on with plaid pants. I mean, it's just really endless. I love a good moment when it comes to a look. Like, oh, I'm throwing this on, but I know when I get to the restaurant, it's mainly about me taking it off, putting it on my seat, the flares coming alive, and sitting down. I want my style to say that I'm Moxie, that I have the audacity to be myself. I want my style to say that I'm bold, that I'm curious, that I'm open, and that I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in who I am. And that, you know, I'm also just swaggy. Like, I want to be like, she's swaggy.
Thank you so much for coming and being, you know, who you are, because this is what we do.
This is what we do.
And thank you so much for staying tuned. And I am excited to see what else we create together.
Super excited. Thank you for having me.
Awesome.